So whenever you're ready, let's just step this right foot out to the side. So we're parallel on the mat, or sideways on our mat. Good. And with the feet out nice and wide, let's just turn the toes out to the sides as well, so the toes are a little bit pigeon-toed here as well. Either let the hands just drop in front nice and loose, or you can keep the hands on the hips. We're going to start shifting the weight back and forth between the feet, bending the knees. Good, and as we do that, keep a little bit of a lift in the chest. Shoulders over hips. Okay, we don't want the weight of baby to take us too far forward. Let's just rock with the breath. Gaze can be steady, resting out in front. Good. Legs are stable. Good. Let's rock a few more times, moving with the breath. All right, and then from here we're going to come to center, bring the hands onto the hips, keep the knees bent. We're coming into a high squat here. And as you settle into the pose, as you settle into the squat, once again, just making sure the shoulders are in line with the hips. Good. Legs are engaged, thighs are active. Continue to breathe as we hold. We always want the breath flowing, the breath moving. Good, let's take one more breath here. We're going to leave the legs exactly where they are, but let the arms just float up so they're parallel, palms face in towards each other. Good, continue to breathe. Legs are nice and strong, shoulders relaxed. Good, let's take one more breath here. And then inhale, press into the feet, come all the way up. We'll lift the arms above the head. Exhale, relax the arms down by the side. Good. So take another breath or two here. We're going to leave the legs exactly where they are. We're going to do goddess pose as well. So we're going to do one more pose where we're moving and we're flowing with the breath a little. Okay. So we're going to spread the toes a little. Good, feet nice and stable. We'll go a little bit slower through the pose for the first time before we start to move a little bit more with the breath. So we're going to inhale, lift the arms above the head. Exhale, bend the knees, bend the elbows so the hands rest in front of the heart. Good, inhale, press into the feet, reach the arms above the head. Then exhale, release the hands down. Good, so that's the sequence we're going to be moving with through the breath. So inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, bend the knees, bend the elbows. Good, inhale, press into the feet, come up. Exhale, release. Good, again, inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale into the pose. Good, inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Good, inhale, so let's find a rhythm with your breath. Inhale always lengthens. Exhale lets you release. Good. So as long as you're moving with your breath, you have a steadiness, you have an evenness, a balance. How about you? Good, and goddess pose is known as one of the ancient birthing poses. So it's a pose that builds strength, it builds stamina. As you can feel, it builds energy. Let's do a few more here. Gaze can lift and fall with the breath, or it can just stay steady at center. Good, moving through the pose once more. Good, so next time we come into the pose, we're going to hold. So the hands resting at the heart, knees bent, shoulders relax. Keep the face relaxed, jaw relaxed. Good, continue to breathe. Even though we're holding the pose, legs are working. When the legs are working, the pelvic floor is engaged as well. Let's hold for one more breath here. Good, then inhale, press into the feet. Let's come all the way up with the arms. Exhale, release the hands. Good job. So we'll heel to the feet back in towards each other. We're going to come back down to our mat.